My name is Ann Klamar. I'm President and CEO of Midmark Corporation. And as is customary at the annual meeting, we like to update the region on our board. First, I'd like to thank the following members who will be leaving the board for their service to the organization and to the region. Leaving the board this year, Dr. Mark Erickson, former President, Wittenberg University, Dr. Karen Rafinsky, President, Clark State Community College, Alan Elijah, United Way, President and CEO of United Way of the Dayton area. Please join me in thanking these folks for their hard work and support. We would also like to congratulate Karen on her upcoming retirement. For 2013, we will be adding new board members, and we are extremely pleased that they've agreed to serve. This year's class of new members includes Michael Bridges, President, Peerless Technology Corporation, Deborah Feldman, President and CEO, Dayton Children's Medical Center, Philip Harrington, President and CEO, DPNL, Dr. Cynthia Jackson Hammond, President, Central State University, Julia Wallace, Market Vice President, Cox Media Group, Ohio, and NIAP Representative Jaron Barnett, President and CEO, Synergy Mills Development Companies. Please join me in welcoming our incoming board members. As you know, our members are critical partners that make the work that we're reporting today possible. This year we had another successful membership campaign with a number of volunteers. Thanks to their help, we were able to add several new coalition members. AAA Allied Group has again supported our volunteer efforts. Ray Keaton and Mickey Dudis have generously provided a 7-day Caribbean cruise, including airfare, to one of the volunteers who actively contributed to the campaign. Ray and Mickey, will you please stand and be recognized? This year, the winner is Jay Moeller from Battelle & Battelle. Thank you, volunteers in the AAA Allied Group.
Good afternoon. Dr. Martin Luther King stated, "Not everybody can be famous, but everybody can be great, because greatness is determined by service." In line with this sentiment, it is an annual meeting tradition that the coalition present its highest honor, the Regional Leader Award, to an individual who has exemplified this greatness through both leadership and service to our community. While the Regional Leader Award is a nice enough name, it clearly needs to be punched up. We need a name for this award that speaks to the individual strength and selfless service that this award represents. A name that people in our community will nod their heads when they hear it. Of course, I understand what it means to receive that award. I understand what that award represents. So on behalf of the Coalition's Board of Trustees, it is an honor to announce today that the formerly unremarkably monikered Regional Leaders Award will henceforth be known as the Maureen Patterson Regional Leader Award. Maureen just loves to be recognized. For those of you who know Maureen, this change to the name of the award speaks for itself. But if you have yet to meet Maureen, you will discover what the rest of us know, that Maureen represents a rare and beautiful blend of passion, compassion, service, leadership, and fearlessness. Maureen, you embody what is best about our community and what we all aspire to be. So thank you for setting the example for all of us to follow. So, With that crucial change in place, the Coalition is proud to announce the inaugural winner of the Maureen Patterson Regional Leader Award, General Lester L. Lyles. General Lyles. General Lyles is a distinguished graduate of the Air Force ROTC program. During an impressive 35-year military career, General Lyles served as commander of the Air Force Materiel Command at Wright-Patterson, Vice Chief of Staff of the U.S. Air Force, Director of the Ballistic Missile Defense Organization, and Commander of the Space and Missile Systems Center. General Lyles currently serves as a Director for General Dynamics Corp., KBR Corp., Battelle, Precision Cast Parts Corp., and as chairman of USAA Auto Insurance. As a private citizen, General Lyles continues to serve as a member of the President's Intelligence Advisory Board, the NASA Advisory Council, and the Defense Science Board. General Lyles has a long, General Lyles really, this is hard for me to say, but he's long lived in the DC area. Despite this lapse in judgment, he has never wavered in his support for our region. He has continually aided our community efforts with his reputation and his drive. As just one of many examples, General Lyles served as the first co-chair of Wright-Pat 2020. In this capacity, he took on the challenging task of making sure our region actually secured the missions that Wright-Pat was awarded in the 2005 BRAC. You know, it is one thing to win the missions in the BRAC process, but it is another to keep those missions and transport and develop the workforce necessary to support those missions. The Wright-Pat 2020 initiative has been nationally recognized as a resounding success. It brought hundreds and hundreds of highly skilled workers from Texas and elsewhere to our region to make sure the Air Force's post-BRAC needs were met. General Lyles has generously agreed to co-chair our current Wright-Pat 2020 project. This effort is designed to position our community as we face future BRAC challenges and opportunities. It is with great pleasure that we ask General Lyles to come and say a few words in acceptance of the Maureen Patterson Regional Leader Award. General Lyles.
Thank you. Thank you. Well, this is quite an honor and quite a surprise. I was not expecting this. When I heard about it a day or so ago, I was obviously very, very humbled and very, very honored, but probably even more so impressed with the fact that this is the first Maureen Patterson Regional Leader Award. And Maureen, I can't tell you what that means to me personally. Your tireless effort in support of everything in this community and all the things that you do for the people, for the region, for the companies, for the organizations, you are just an inspiration for all of us, and I feel blessed and honored to have something with your name on it. Thank you very much. When I knew I would have an opportunity to step in front of this audience just for a couple of minutes, it's really like being back home for me. Unlike C.D. Moore, I only had 3 assignments at Wright-Patterson Air Force Base. As a second lieutenant in the 70s, as a major/lieutenant colonel in the 80s, and then from 1999, or actually 2000 to 2003, as a 4-star commander of Air Force Materiel Command. And I would tell you, there's no way that you can serve in this community in any respect. Certainly those leadership opportunities in the military, but even subsequent to that, serving on the Board of Directors of MTC Technologies, serving on the board of Dayton Power and Light, serving as a Board of Trustees of Wright State University, being associated with the Dayton Development Coalition. There's no way you can do any of that without falling in love with this region, but more importantly, being totally impressed with everything that this region stands for. I've given speeches, I won't bore you right now with the details, given speeches talking about innovation and technology that come from the legacy of this great community. And in everything that I do today, I never fail to mention the Dayton region in some respects or another. Bev mentioned that I'm associated with the Defense Science Board and the Vice Chairman of the Defense Science Board. We just finished doing a major study for the Secretary of Defense that has a promise of hundreds of millions of dollars associated with the results of this study to be set aside to support science and technology research and development. And in all the things that we looked at, all the things the Defense Science Board looked at, again, I never failed to mention Dayton, the Dayton region, Wright-Patterson Air Force Base, Air Force Research Laboratory as a source of future studies, future innovations, future technologies. And hopefully some of those technologies, some of those innovations will be supported by the efforts of the Defense Science Board. I'd be remiss if I didn't mention that I'm a member of the National Academy of Engineers, and in that capacity I chair the Academy's Aeronautics and Space Engineering Board. And most of our work is with NASA. And I hope, as Lisa mentioned in her wonderful presentation about reaching out beyond our normal borders or normal things that are customary to us, I hope when people think about customers, when they think about talking and working with organizations, that you don't forget the National Aeronautics and Space Administration. The National Academy did a study 2 years ago for NASA dealing with science and technology needs for the future. And again, everything that they talked about are the kind of things that I know exist in some form or another in terms of innovation or technology here in the Dayton region. So there is another partner besides DOD. In spite of my love for DOD, there is another major partner that I hope some of you and perhaps all of you will reach out to as a source of resource, a source of funding, a source for help in getting some of the programs that you're involved in started. So again, I'm honored and blessed to have this beautiful award with Maureen's name on it. I want to thank the Dayton Development Coalition for the opportunity to work with them to support the things that are happening in this community, both for today and certainly for the future. They really are helping to grow opportunities for future growth, future technologies, future activities, future innovations here in the Dayton region. And Jeff, I thank you for everything the DDC does, and thank all of you for your support to the Dayton Development Coalition. Thank you very much, and God bless all of you.